Hey guys, Natasha Anand here. So I had a reading a little earlier with a beautiful soul called Zoe, and some really, some stuff that came up that's really just screaming out to me to share with the world. And you know, it's a simple thing. It's really super important. You know, it's about the way that we correct and refine the mind. So when we have thoughts or feelings that are coming from a place of conditioning or programming from our karma, or perhaps coming from the burdens or the burdens taken on, or the feelings taken on as a result of an adverse experience or a trauma, when we have thoughts that are linked to this, that often it's subconscious and we don't even realize what's going on. But as we start to commit to our personal growth and evolution and wanting to make those transformational shifts in our own life, and we go, why isn't it happening? Sometimes it can be because we are allowing some of these subconscious thoughts and feelings to happen and not taking the opportunity to really refine, reframe, or correct them. When we do this, when we have one of those thoughts or we have one of those feelings and we really meet it, we embrace it, we allow it to be there and to feel it, we acknowledge it, we notice it. What we're saying to that thought or that feeling is that I see you there, and it's okay for you to be there. And that's very different to what we normally do, which is to suppress it and to hide it away. Because actually those are parts of us, those feelings, those thoughts, they're coming from parts of us that have their own belief system, that they're their own entities, their own energies. And these parts of us, or parts of our ego, are just as much a part of us as our soul is, you know, as we are, as you know, our ancestors are. These are parts that make up us whole. So it's really important for us to really embrace and bring that part in and say to that part, you know, I hear you and I see you. I hear that thought that you have. And actually in this moment, I'm going to reframe it from the perspective of me, of soul. I'm going to reframe that thought. I'm going to readjust that feeling. I'm going to correct that mind in order to articulate or emanate an energy or frequency that is more in line with my soul's vision. And when we do that, we start to recode, we reframe, we correct, we start to recalibrate the way that we speak to ourselves, we speak to others, we relate to the world, the way we see ourselves. And this is where the work happens. This is the work on the minute to minute, you know, minute by minute, real, genuine life work that we do. It's the work that we do at this level when we stick to this practice, because it is a practice. You know, it's about being present with that awareness as it comes up, doing something, correcting or refining the mind in that moment, and not allowing it to just pass and I'll deal with it later. It's having that willpower and that commitment to really do that work in the moment is what the practice is. And so sometimes it's really helpful for us to spend time to cultivate willpower, because, you know, we might have parts of us that are just demotivated or are not willing to do this work, and that's okay too. And that's why it's, you know, it's helpful to cultivate that power and that willpower and determination and commitment. So I do a lot of work on the solar plexus. This is the seat of our commitment, our determination, our willpower. I pump the navel every morning. It's a really simple practice to enliven the solar plexus, to enliven that willingness to face the world and to release the stagnant energy and the stress and the anxiety and the worry that's caused here, which actually directly pulls down my motivation, my commitment. So I'm doing this as a practice first thing, and I'm incorporating it into my daily energy routine. I'm then also connecting to the earth with my sacred rituals. I'm honoring the mother that I'm with. that I'm standing on. I'm honoring the elements, which are the creational forces of reality. So I'm directly telling nature, I want to weave my matrix. And then on top of that, on a minute by minute basis, I am looking at my triggers, I'm being present to what's coming up, I'm becoming more and more aware, I'm practicing that awareness, and I'm correcting, refining, and reframing the mind in that moment. It's this that is the most fundamental practice that we do in the moment that really, really counts. So I hope that you found that helpful. And yeah, check out my other videos and hope to see you at one of my gatherings soon. Namaste.